This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo W5 KUB.
Nine Studio, November 9, that's Delta Sierra, and 9 Studio, test test.
Drive DLJ. Hello, test, test, 1, 2. This is KD5DLJ.
KD5ELJ W5 KUB.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, how you doing, Tom? W5KUB, KD5 Delta Lima Juliet. Denny here in Arkansas.
Hey, Denny, got a good copy on you here. Surprised to hear you on there, man. You're #1 check-in tonight.
Awesome. Well, you're sounding great. 10 over S9 here.
Okay, well, I got my antennas back in here, so I need to probably do a little tweaking on them on the SWR, get them just a little bit better, but they're resonant, pretty close to its frequency, and we're running about a kilowatt, I guess, right now. Well, very good, dear. Looking forward to having you on the show tonight. Over.
Oh, thank you. Well, there is QXC here. You dropped down to about 7 or 8 there, but that's so fair. You got 1,000 watts. I'm running 100 watts to a long wire.
Yeah, running about a kilowatt here, and the antenna is the 40-meter extended double ZEP. It's 172 feet long. It's like a doublet. It's got 5/8 wavelength on each side for 40. Okay, with open wire. About 80 feet in the center there. All right, Denny, let me see if anybody else is ready to check into Roundtable Net. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Whiskey Alpha
Kilo
4,
Juliet
Delta
4,
Alpha
Charlie Mike Yankee.
Wow, man, got some good signals tonight. How you doing? KJ4 CMY, W5 KUB.
Good. I was supposed to go to a club meeting tonight, but I went up since 4 o'clock this morning, and I'm not really in the mood to drive.
Well, okay, you took a fade on me, but I heard you say you were supposed to go somewhere, and you got up there, I think, at 4 o'clock this morning, so thanks for being here tonight. There was another station that doubled with you on check-in. There was a W station. Go ahead, W station.
WA4 DAW.
Jim, I didn't recognize you. You were so loud. You must have a new amp or something.
No, I'm running the standard equipment. I've just tuned up, and everything's still the same. You've got a great signal in here. You're running about 25/9.
Well, that's good. I got the antennas back up yesterday. Having a little trouble getting them out of the trees, but I don't know if you saw on Facebook or not. We had a big limb fall, and it took down a lot of my antennas. Over.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook, and I was hoping you would get them back up in time to call the net tonight. And everything seems to be working really, really well. I'm glad that nobody was hurt anyway, because when you have a limb that large, man, it could do some major damage.
Well, I'll tell you, I think that limb probably weighed close to 2,000 pounds. It was a pretty big limb. Many people saw it on Facebook, thought it was a tree that had fell over. That was not a tree. That was a limb that came off, broke loose at about the 75-foot level. Over.
Yeah, I saw the comment on that, and I thought, man, that thing is big as some of the trees around here. A few years ago, we had a tree fall and hit the side of the house here and caused some major damage. So I know kind of what you're up against there.
Well, when the wind blows, I don't walk around out there in the back. I see too many limbs, the size of my leg or an arm that had fallen. But I tell you, this was so big. You probably saw the bobcat hauling those pieces off. I mean, just a sawed up piece was heavier than two guys could pick up. That was some heavy stuff. So anyway, we got it all cleaned up. Took about 3 hours, and finally got the last antenna back up in the air yesterday. Let me take a quick listen for any other check-ins for Roundtable Net. Roundtable Net meets Tuesday nights prior to our live ham radio show on 7180. If you'd like to check in, give us a call now. This is W5 KUB.
W5 KUB, November 9th.
That thing could have
Calling.
Oh man, it sounded like a DX pile up in here. There was a bunch of you. Everybody just hang in here. There was a 9. Let me take the November 9 first.
November 9th, Quebec Delta Sierra. Name here is Keith. We've talked many times before. I just thought I'd check in and say hello to see what you've been up to. But I know what you've been up to. I've been watching the shows. But anyway, we were down in Tennessee in Knoxville there for a while. We got a place down there in Sevierville, near the Smoky Mountains, as you probably remember from before. Anyway, we'll turn it back over to you. N9QDS.
Okay, Keith, N9 QDS W5 KUB. Pretty good signal copy on you there. Thanks for checking in. Let's see who some of the other guys were that were all doubling here. I didn't catch any calls, so everybody just yell at me. Go ahead. This is W5 KUB. All right, didn't hear anybody that time. Taking check-ins. Check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5 KUB.
W5 KUB, this is Whiskey 4, Lima India Foxtrot QRP.
W4 LIF QRP. This is W5 KUB. A good signal in here. A very good signal for QRP. What's your name and where are you located?
This is Richard. I'm located in Somerville, South Carolina. I just got a Gazoo X8 in the mail. Hang around with it for my third contract.
Richard, I didn't get the city. Did not get the city. Please repeat, Richard.
Somerville, South Carolina.
Okay. Well, you know what? I heard Somerville the first time, but I wasn't sure about that. Well, very good. Yeah, I got a fairly good copy on you for QRP. Not too bad at all there. Stick around a few minutes if you can, and we'll come back around the rotation and say hi again in a few minutes. Let's take a few more check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Golf 5, Juliet Papa Uniform.
KG5, JPU. This is W5 KUB. That's Anthony, I think, down in Texas. How you doing?
How are you? Anthony in Memphis, Texas. I haven't covered anything. We faded into the north somewhat, but I know you heard me and I figured that was this is KG5, JPU, actually W5 KUB.
Okay, Anthony, KG5, JPU, W5, KUB. The band's kind of got some fading to it tonight, and you kind of faded out, and then you started coming back in. But we got you here. We'll come back around to you in just a couple minutes. This is Roundtable Net. This net meets every Tuesday night on 7180 at about 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And this net is a sister of our live ham radio show that is on W5KUB.com at 8 p.m. Central Time. And this is just a means of all our viewers and non-viewers just to get together and talk ham radio and meet each other on the air. Do we have any other check-ins? This is W5KUB. I heard no check-ins. Let's go back up here to Denny real quick. Denny over in Arkansas, KD5DLJW5KUB. Hey, is it hot over there today, Denny?
W5KUB, KD5DLJ. Yeah, it's plenty hot today. We haven't been out a whole lot. It's been just dog hot. In fact, we have a big Pyrenees dog that disappeared most of the day. She hadn't come up to eat or anything. I found her over at a house that's being worked on the property next to us, laying there on the cool cement floor trying to stay cool. So she hopped in the four-wheeler with me, came home, and we let her in to enjoy the air conditioning. So you know it's bad when our dog wants to come in the house. Back to you.
Yeah, I was about to guess that the dog probably went somewhere it was cool, and that's they're pretty smart animals, you know. That's where I would be. Find me a cool spot for sure. Yeah, it's been real hot here today, at least probably around 90, and that's not as hot as it's been a lot of days. I know working out in the yard the last few days, getting my antennas back up and getting a tree carried away, or that limb carried away, it was really hot, and the humidity was very, very, very high. You couldn't go outside more than about 1 hour, and you'd be drenched. You'd be so wet, it would look like somebody sprayed you with a garden hose. So I think each day I changed I think I had 3 showers and 3 sets of clothes each time I'd go back out and work. I'd get them all sopping wet again. All right, well, Denny, tonight we're going to talk about social media and what you're doing on social media there to promote ham radio. That'll be cool. Looking forward to it. Um, and let's see, tonight we've got Jason on here with us. Jason from Ham Radio 2.0 YouTube. He worked at 13 colonies, and he's gonna give us a little spill about his I guess clean sweep of the 13 colonies. And let's see what else. We've got several things going tonight. Let me check in here, see if there's any additional check-ins. Looking for check-ins for Roundtable Net. Call now, W5KUB.
Alpha Golf 3 India. Alpha Golf 3 India.
All right, Alpha Golf 3 India. And this is W5KUB. Hello, Marty, up here in the Northeast. And you got a good signal tonight. I got your call the first time. You didn't even have to repeat it. Are you at the club station tonight? Over.
I'm at the home QTH tonight, Tom, and I'm getting ready to leave for the club. We just got a little late start, and I thought I'd try to check into your net from here. But I'll be on my way soon. I think the first guest on your show tonight, the Amateur Radio Roundtable, Bob, NU3Q, he presented up at our club about a month ago, his Go Box.
Yeah, we're going to have Bob on tonight. I think he's going to be the first segment, and just a quick chat with him. We're going to talk about the Go Box and how he built his Go Box there. And he took a little different approach than a lot of people. You know, a lot of people buy these real expensive cases and Pelican cases and all that stuff, and Bob's kind of like me. I like doing things with what's on hand or a little different. And Bob actually built his Go kit in a 50 caliber ammunition box from the military. So it's going to be cool tonight. He'll be our first guest starting at 8 o'clock Central Time, and looking forward to having him on there. Marty, you got a good signal from home there. AG3I, W5KUB.
I appreciate that report. We got a lot of noise here, but you're always come in here strong. So, I think you did tell me, or I did hear you say you had a new Alpha amplifier. Wondered if you're running that tonight. I'm not. I've got mine warming up at 91B, and I'll get on here in a little bit. Bob's Go Box. The story there is really neat. We tried option and that option and kind of settled in, and I think it's a real
I think you faded right there at the very end. We were talking about the story about the Go Box. Anyway, yeah, I'm running the Alpha. It's not a new amp. It's an old Alpha 86. They quit making it in about I guess the late 1980s. It's a full legal limit, continuous duty cycle. So. I'm supposed to be able to put it on a 1.5 kilowatts and lay a brick on a key and come back next week, and it's supposed to still be trucking right along. And it probably will. The transformer in that thing weighs about 50 pounds. It's got actually a rope around it to help you lift the transformer out to ship it. But it's an old one, but I like it. You know, I have an AL80B here that ran a kilowatt. And I loved it, but it's not continuous service, and I just saw this, and I just had to have it. Marty, thanks a lot for checking in tonight, and get on over to the club, and we'll talk to you later. AG3I, W5KUB.
Okay, Tom. It's good talking with you, and we'll be tuning in to hear your show this evening on the way back from the club. As always, thanks a bunch, and 7-3.
Okay, Marty, thanks a lot. 7-3 to you. We'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot for checking in every Tuesday night. Yeah, it's great you do that. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? Looking for check-ins? Roundtable is looking for new or members or anybody that's out there. Give us a call. This is W5 KUB.
AC0TAF.
Oh man, that call was kind of A something zero. Give that to me again.
Kilo, Charlie, 0, Tango, Alpha, Foxtrot.
Okay, KC0 TAF W5 KUB. Name's Tom, and we're near Memphis, Tennessee. Near Memphis. Back to you. Over.
Hi, Tom. Name here is Mike, and I'm actually in central Minnesota, near Gray Eagle or Sauk Center. Over.
Okay, Mike, down in middle Florida. Very good. You got a fairly good signal. Not awfully strong, but we are getting a few static crashes here. And I noticed the band is fading up and down quite rapidly here. But copy you very well. Thanks a lot for joining Roundtable Net. Hopefully you'll tune in to the live ham radio show tonight at 8 p.m. on W5KUB.com. Back to you, Mike, before I take a couple other check-ins and see how things are going with you there. KC0 TAF W5KUB.
All right, thanks. Yeah, Tom, just a correction. It's Minnesota is where I'm located. Minnesota. It's in the central part of the state of Minnesota is where I'm located. Yeah, we're getting a lot of lightning crashes here over. So at this point, I'm going to probably have to hang it up, but I look forward to seeing the live show tonight. So I will just send it back to you and say 73.
Hey, good. Another Minnesotan. 85 DLJ.
Okay, very good, Mike. Great to hear you, to check in, and we'll see you at the show tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time, and it should be a good show tonight. We got a lot of things going. It's going to be packed full. Let's shoot it back down to Jim in North Carolina and see if the signals are holding up there. Jim, go ahead and take it and tell me what you've been doing all week. WA4DAW, W5KUB.
Yeah, W5KUB, WA4DAW. Yeah, we've been working around the house here a little bit. Still working on the deck and painting the flooring in the porch. Built a little QRP antenna tuner for half-wave wire antenna, inset, and we're going to try that out and see what we can do with that. So that's about it around here. I got out cutting grass on Saturday and got ate up by some yellow jackets. I've been recovering from that for the past few days. W5KUB, WA4DAW.
WA4DAW, W5KUB. Yeah, those yellow jacket, boy, I tell you, oh man, they hurt. Jim, hey, when I was 16 and 17 years old, I got the job to be substitute mail carrier in my city. My mail carrier, he would go on vacation the hottest 2 weeks of the year and the coldest 2 weeks of the year, and I would take it. Anyway, short story, I stuck my hand in a mailbox, and I think I got stung 6 or 7 times at one time, on that hand. So it can be bad. Over.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think I got about 15 we counted. They ate me up good because apparently I ran over it and didn't realize it. Boy, they came after me and chased me around the house. Those things are mean.
Oh man! Oh wow, man! I tell you, that's tough. I'm so sorry, man. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you had some medicine to put on it and some medicine to take. I know that was probably real tough there. I need to get out and cut my grass too. I got 1 acre here, and riding a lawnmower, I can get that thing up to about 20 miles an hour, and it takes me about 45 minutes to cut the front and the back. All right, Jim. Thanks a lot. Let me take some more check-ins. We're looking for check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB. Yeah, nothing heard there. How about David? David, are you still out there? KJ4CMY, W5KUB.
Yes, I'm still here. You're coming in really well tonight. I'm really happy about that. Since I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, I was kind of dragging, and the net was on, and I decided, I'm just going to get on, and boy, it has woken me up. Thank you very much. KJ4CMY.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, hey, I think I got something in the mail from you this week, didn't I? Dave, I think I got something in the mail from you this week. Am I thinking right? Over? Well, I must have faded out there on David here. Let's see, Keith, are you still around? N9 QDS W5KUB.
W7GLS.
Well, was there a W7?
57 Lima.
W7 question mark LS in Wisconsin. Let's try again. W5KUB. I keep missing the letter right after the 7. We get a static crash every time. I just need the letter after the 7.
Golf, G, golf, G, golf, G, golf.
Yeah, I heard it every time that time. Well, very good, George. Thank you. You got a fair signal, but I've got a lot of static crashes here, and sometimes it kind of takes out words or letters. Over.
Hola, prueba. Hola, 1, 2, 3, 4, hola, prueba, hola, 1, 2, 3, 4, hola, prueba, hola, 1, 2, 3, 4, ok. Ok, ok, ok. Ok, hola, hola, hola. Hola, 1, 2, 3, 4, hola.
The frequency is in use.
Ok, hola.
Frequency is in use. All right, George, I missed part of that. We had a Spanish-speaking station that came on yelling "Hola," I guess, and trying to tune up your own frequency. But very good. Thank you for checking in from Wisconsin there. Were there any other stations? Let's pick up the other stations that we're trying to check in. This is W5KUB.
Kilo Charlie 3, Hotel Juliet Papa.
KC3 HJP W5KUB. Name's Tom. We're in near Memphis. Over.
Okay, Tom, very good. The name on this is Coast Charlie Uniform Radio Tango, and I'm about 10 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I understand you're going to have our local buddy Bob NU3Q on your show this evening, so I'll definitely be tuning in to hear him. Over.
Yeah, Bob's going to be on tonight, so tune in at 8 o'clock, and in that way you guys can rib him or whatever you want to do later after the show tonight. But he's going to be on there probably the first 10 minutes or so of the show, and we're going to talk about some Go Box and a few things there, some of the things he's been working on. And we're going to also talk about the 13 colonies tonight. We're going to talk about a group here that is doing a massive amount of ham radio work on social media to promote ham radio. And I'm going to be showing some pictures of some destroyed antennas that I had when a tree limb came down, and We're going to be talking a little about satellite operation. I'm setting the satellite station back up tonight. Plus, who knows what else? We've got Dave Kassler with us tonight. We've got Josh Nash with us. Jason Johnson will be with us from Ham Radio 2.0. Dave Kassler, of course, from Ask Dave. Katie Allen just notified me she's not going to be able to make it tonight. Katie is usually there with us every night as a co-host. So back to you, Kurt. Hopefully you'll tune in at 8 p.m. Central Time on W5KUB. Back to you, Kurt. KC3HJP, W5KUB.
Okay, Bob. Yeah, we won't miss the show for anything tonight. Definitely will be tuning in to a fun-packed show there. You're going to get the satellite station back up and running. Easy Work Satellite Portable, and I've gone away from it in the past couple of months there, and I need to get back up.
KR6G.
See if I can work for you there.
Yeah, stand by.
There in the winter, my neighbors probably all think I'm a little goofy. Set up outside with a little plastic table and an iPad, and have my antenna.
KR6G.
Yeah, KR6G, stand by. I'll be with you in a minute.
One of those things that other things kind of took its place for a little while, but I sure miss it, and be interesting to hear what you have to say about that if you're going to talk about that this evening. So I'll turn it back to you, Tom, and I will definitely be tuned in later. W5KUB from Kilo Charlie 3, Hotel Juliet Papa.
Okay, Kurt, thank you. KC3HJP, this is W5KUB. Very good. I'll let Bob know that you checked in the net tonight, and maybe that'll give him, well, I don't know, what did it give him? Maybe it'll, maybe he'll get the shakes and will freeze up on his presentation. I don't know, but I think Bob will do okay tonight. Thank you so much for checking in. There's another station near KR6G. KR6G, go ahead. This is W5KUB.
W5KUB, this is KR6G from High Springs, Florida. My name is Carl.
Okay, Carl, KR6G, W5KUB. Name here is Tom, TOM Tom, and we're in the Memphis, Tennessee area. Over.
Roger, Memphis, Tennessee, yep.
Yeah, we're just outside. Actually, we're in a little town called Collierville, Tennessee. It's just connected to Memphis. It's all one big metropolitan area, basically. But thanks for checking into Roundtable Net tonight. This Roundtable Net meets every Tuesday night at about 5:30 p.m. Central Time to discuss just ham radio activity and so forth. It's a lot of viewers that follow our live show, our live ham radio show that comes on at 8 p.m. Central Time on W5KUB.com every Tuesday night. We decided to have an HF net prior to the show. Everybody wanted to get on here and kind of meet with each other and talk. So if you're not a viewer of the show, please join us if you can. And if you're not a viewer of the show, you're still welcome in the net here. Also join our Facebook group. We've got a Facebook group called W5KUB. We've got about 7,700 hams in there, and it's growing about 100 per week. It's a great ham radio site there to post pictures of your ham radio station and all kinds of things like that. And a lot of times Katie will pull those pictures off, and we'll show those pictures on the Tuesday show there. Back to you, Carl, real quick. KR6G, great signal. W5KUB.
Yeah, W5KUB, that's great. Yeah, I'll look forward to it. I'll listen in at 8 o'clock my time. I'm on Eastern time, and you're coming in around pretty good, about 5/7 here in High Springs, Florida.
Okay, Carl, it's at 9 p.m. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern, and you do more than listen. You can watch it. You can watch it. It's like TV. So go to W5KUB.com, and you can watch the show there. We've got some other great co-hosts on here. We've got Riley Hollingsworth. you may or may not know Riley. Riley is the retired special counsel to the FCC Enforcement Division. Riley is a co-host. We got Martin F. Jew, the founder of MFJ's, on here with us quite often. Dave Kassler and just a host of other people, including astronaut Doug Wheelock from time to time. Let me take a few more check-ins real quick, Carl, and if you're around, we'll come back around in just a few minutes there. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is W5KUB.
K5UZZ. Kilo Delta 5 Papa Uniform Romeo.
All right, K5UZZ, this is W5KUB. Howdy.
Hello there, Tom. This is Ray down here in New Albany, Mississippi. There, just wanted to jump in and say hello, man. Got a real good signal on you this evening, that's for sure. We're not going to hold you long. We will be tuned in tonight at 8 o'clock, that's for sure. Take care, Tom. 73, W5KUB, K5UZZ.
All right, Ray, thank you so much from New Albany down here, and I knew you were going to be at the show tonight. You're pretty disciplined, and you're there most of the time. And I don't think it has anything to do with the demerits that we give. If you don't make the show, we give out demerits, and you got a clean slate. So thank you so much for joining us every Tuesday night, Ray. Let me pick up. There was another station, Papa United station. Over.
Okay, Kilo Delta 5 Papa Uniform Romeo.
Oh, I got you now. Yeah. Hey, KD5PURW5KUB. How you doing tonight, man?
Oh, it's kind of warm down this way, and fortunately we didn't get any rain, but it's still 100% humidity. So it's miserable to be outside.
Well, it's pretty here, but it's hot, man. Is it hot and humid down in Texas, or just hot?
It's 94, which is not too hot, but the humidity is what's killing it.
Yeah, that's what happens here. I was saying earlier, I'll work outside here and I'll get sopping wet within 30 minutes. I'm just totally drenched. Over.
Yeah, same here. It's tough. You got a good signal down this way. I wasn't watching the meter, but I'll check it on your next transmission.
Okay, are you watching the webcast right now on W5KUB.com? Are you watching that, Andrew?
Oh, I have it loaded, but I haven't turned it on.
Okay, real fine. Well, there's somebody keeps saying hola, Spanish speaking, keeps saying hola. I guess he didn't have a receiver. I would think he could hear us, but maybe he can't. Don't know. All right, Andrew, thank you for checking in. We'll see you on the show tonight. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is W5KUB.
W3LZ Radio.
Oh, there was a couple in there. Z Radio.
Yeah, 123 Lima Zulu Radio. W3LZR. The name is Jim Juliet India Mike. 10 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, guys.
Okay, very good, Jim. W3LZR, W5KUB. This is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're just right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. And you got a fairly good signal from the Pittsburgh area there. Over.
Okay, Tom, very good. Yeah, I'm running U2950 100 watts mic that came with the radio, and that's going into a ground-mounted screwdriver antenna that's on a piece of a 10-foot piece of 1-inch conduit. So there you go. But I think this is the first time I've ever checked into this net. I heard some local guys talking on the 2-meter this morning about one of them being on your show tonight, Bob. So I'll see if I can listen in or look in, okay?
Okay, Jim, great. You're the third person that's checked into the net tonight. And the show is at 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern time on W5KUB, radio.com. So join us there, and you'll get to see Jim. He's going to be the first segment on the show there. Your Hunter Watson screwdriver antenna is doing a great job there. It's unbelievable how well you're doing here. We're running a kilowatt here, and the antenna is a 40-meter double extended ZEP. It's 172 feet long. Supposed to have a little bit of gain to it. Over.
Oh, very good. Well, you're doing a great job into the Pittsburgh area here tonight, Tom. I've got that mounted on the ring cutter on the side of my patio. It's enclosure, all aluminum except for the windows. And that's what I use to the antenna, just like you would for car body or a truck body. And it seems to work very well. So I need to move it up this way. Okay, let you go there, Tom. Others probably calling, and nice to make your acquaintance here on 40 meters. So look forward to talking to you more and listening tonight at 9 o'clock. So you take care. W5 KUB W3LZR, Jim in Pittsburgh.
Okie dokie, K3LZR W5 KUB. Very good, Jim. Thanks so much for checking in, and join us every Tuesday for the net, and put a little sticky up there on your computer to tune into the show every Tuesday night at 9 Eastern there. We'd love to have you. We've got viewers all around the world that tune in, and we a lot of times bring guests in from different parts of the world, and we cover all kinds of subjects, man. All right, any other new check-ins? Looking for any new check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is W5 KUB.
W5 KUB from Alpha Sierra Golf. Good evening.
Oh, there was 3 or 4 in there. Was there one ending with Sierra Golf, maybe?
November 4, Charlie Sierra Golf.
Okay, November 4, Charlie Sierra Golf. This is W5 KUB. Got you that time.
Good afternoon there, Tom. My name here is Chris. I'm located in Gate City, Virginia. Over.
Okay, Chris, in Virginia. Very good. You know, we get a lot of check-ins from the Virginia area there that call in, and you got a fairly good signal in here tonight. We got a lot of static that's still on the band, I guess, from the various storms that have been around this part of the country here. But thanks a lot for checking in with us tonight, and we'll come back around to you there in a couple minutes if you're still around. There were a couple other people calling. Let me take a couple other calls trying to check in. This is W5 KUB. I didn't hear any check-ins that time. There was a pile-up when Chris tried to check in. So, and I am hearing somebody in the very, very, very background saying, "Is this frequency in use?" So I don't know if they're hearing us or not. Any new check-ins? We're looking for check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5 KUB.
W5 KUB from AB4 Charlie Hotel, Mike and Raleigh.
AB4 Charlie Hotel, Mike, I think that's the W5 KUB. You're pretty loud tonight.
Well, thank you. Yeah, the band's been up and down here up right now, so I guess mine is reciprocal. Anyway, good to hear you. Sorry to see the tree limb there. The limb that's off. I've got a tree over my shack similarly, and don't like those branches reaching out over.
All right. Well, did you see the branch? Is that what you're talking about? The branch on my Facebook page?
Yeah, that was a huge branch, and so I've got pinnites and those branches similar in size, and it's a lot of them are sitting over my shack, unfortunately.
Well, I tell you, I'm just glad I wasn't out in the yard right there when that thing came down. I imagine that limb weighed about 2,000 pounds, and you know, I left the house, went somewhere, came right back, and it was laying there. So it happened in a time frame where I was up and out, kind of looking around, working on my antennas. But yeah, that thing fell from 75 feet. That was way up there. I've got some majorly big trees, And I don't know, man. They're getting old, and they're going to start falling like that. So when the wind blows, I don't go out in the backyard because I have big limbs everywhere. When I say big limbs, I'm talking about the size of your arm or leg. Over.
Roger on that. Yeah, full-size tree limbs there.
Yeah, that's pretty large there, man. Well, we had that all cleaned up in about 3 hours. I had a crew over here, and they had the equipment, and man, they had that cleaned up and raked up and swept up, and they had it looking good out there in just 3 hours. Piled it all on the street out there. We got some good city benefits here. I mean, the city pickup. They pick up stuff like that if we put it out on the street. We put it out on the street on what was that, Saturday, I guess, yeah. And Monday is a pickup day, and they brought the big truck by, and they picked all that stuff up Sunday morning, probably about before I even looked outside. Well, Mike, thanks a lot for checking in. Hope to see you on the show tonight. Let me take a couple more check-ins. There were a few other people calling, so if you'd like to check into Roundtable right now, give me a call. This is W5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
November 5, Whiskey X-Ray Zulu.
November 5, Whiskey X-Ray Zulu, W5 KUB. Powerful signal like always.
Roger that. I've got some static down here in Dallas-Fort Worth, but you're 5'9", readable over it, and I'm glad you got that big limb picked up. I did see the picture of that. Looks pretty large. QSL?
Well, I tell you, my belt size is about a 36, and I don't think it'll go around that tree limb. Over.
Roger that. Well, it makes you think twice if the wind blows a little bit when you're going to have a barbecue, so step safely out there. The N5WXZ. Back to you, Tom.
I do worry about going out there. I mean, every day I go out there and pick up sticks. Some pretty long, some pretty big, maybe the size of your arm, 3 inches in diameter, 2 inches in diameter. But this sucker here, this guy was big, man, and I'm lucky it missed the house. It did just a little damage to the corner of a sunroom. It actually fell next to an all-glass room back there. What do you think about that?
Well, looks like you have someone looking out for you. Does that limb falling off make the tree unbalanced in any way? I'm not sure what the tree looks like, but when you get a big limb fall off like that, does it make it a problem going forward?
Well, I don't know. That tree is already leaning a little bit toward the direction that limb fell from, so it lightened that side up. I posted a couple other pictures in Facebook there, and if you'll look at them, you'll see one of the trees, the second or third one back on the left, looks like it's kind of leaning to the right a little bit. But that tree must be 100, 110 feet high.
Well, maybe it has a self-leveling feature you just didn't know about.
Well, maybe that is. At least it took about 3,000 pounds off that one side.
Okay, roger that. Hey, looking forward to the program tonight. I missed last week. Was out of town, but and not able to watch. But I'll be tuning in. W5KUB, N5WXZ. Good to talk with you as always, Tom.
Okie doke. We'll see you later. Thanks for checking in. N5WXZ. This is W5KUB. Any other check-ins? Give me a call. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo 0, Bravo Mike Charlie.
Kilo 0, Bravo Mike Charlie, W5KUB. Your name's Tom, and we're near Memphis. Over.
Hey, you're barely above the noise, so thanks for coming back to me, but I'll say 783 K0BMC, I'll be clear.
Okay, yeah, it faded on us there. What's the name and your location?
All right, yeah, the name's Ben, Bravo Echo November in Missouri.
Boy, the static took out your location. Location one more time.
Mike Oscar, Missouri, Mike Oscar, Warrensburg, Missouri, Mike Oscar.
Okay, I got you in Missouri there. Very good. Okay, Ben, yeah, boy, here's some really fast QSB going up and down here. Thanks for checking in, and hopefully you'll join the live show tonight at 8 p.m. Central on W5KUB.com. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? Call now, W5KUB. WB8HRO, WB8HRO, W5KUB. How you doing tonight?
Good. I just wanted to say hi, and I'll keep your radio around the broadcast. This is WB8HRO. I'm playing with you.
Okay, Tim, very good. I listen for you almost every night here on the net. I know that sometimes the conditions aren't perfect, but we pulled you through tonight, Tim, and I hope you're doing well up there in Michigan. And we'll see you on the show tonight. And hey, keep the hobby alive up there and have fun with ham radio. WB8HRO, W5KUB. Okay, any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5KUB. Well, I'll tell you, we got a pretty long list here. I don't even know where we left off. Anthony down in Texas. Are you still copying Anthony, KG5JPU? W5KUB. Alright, I think he's gone. Let's see. Oh, man. Don't know who else we got here. How about, let's, I think Ray checked out. How about Andrew down here in LaGrange, Texas? You still with us, Andrew? KD5PUR, W5KUB. How about N4CSG, W5KUB? Yeah, I think we're losing everybody. AB4CH, Mike, you still there? It's W5KUB.
Yeah, Tom, I'm still here. Sounds like somebody's down there on 179. But anyway, if you can hear me, certainly enjoyed the contact tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to do that in the future. Maybe one day I'll get a better antenna, a little more power. But good to hear you, and glad no more damage than you had. Unfortunately, those things happen, but 7-3 to everybody, and we look forward to the show. AB4 Charlie Hotel.
Okay, Mike, AB4 Charlie Hotel, W5KUB. Thanks a lot for checking in tonight. We'll see you on the show at 9 p.m. Eastern. 73, yeah, I'm starting to hear the QRM also starting to come in here. Let's see, we've been on about 45 minutes. It's been a pretty decent net tonight. We'll probably try to take just a few more contacts here, a few more check-ins before we start getting ready for the show. 73 to you, Mike. See you later. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is W5KUB.
November 5 Charlie Uniform.
Roger, from Springfield, Missouri.
All right, there's a couple in there. I heard N5CU. How you doing tonight? This is W5KUB.
Yeah, W5KUB and 5CU. Good, Tom. You've been up and down the or up and down the frequency. Just can't pull you out. I heard you there, but you're still on the way now. So anyway, just wanted to get in for the check-in and 73s, and look forward to the show tonight. N5CU.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, you guys down in Texas, it must be a bunch of hams down in Texas. You always have pretty good signals into this area. 73 David, we'll catch you later. See you on the show tonight. N5CU, W5KUB. There was another station in Missouri, the Missouri station, trying to check in. Go now. This is W5KUB. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to pull you out. You're way under the QRM there. Any other check-ins? Other check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5KUB.
Fox Germany 5, Germany Papa.
Germany Papa, the Germany Papa station.
Fox Germany 5, Germany Papa. Florida Golf 5, Golf Papa, Roger.
Yeah, Foxtrot Golf 5, Japan Papa. This is W5KUB. Name's Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're located outside of Memphis, Tennessee. I'm not sure about your call. I'm assuming you're down in the Caribbean somewhere. Over.
Okay, okay, 7-3. And the call sign is not correct. Not correct. I repeat, for you, my call sign is Fox Guatemala 5, Guatemala Pacific. Fox Germany 5, Germany Papa. And the name is Alan, Alpha Lima Alpha India November. I'm located to Bemao and Guadeloupe Island to Caribbean. Okay, Thomas, my name is Alan, Alpha Lima Alpha India November. You are 5 and 7, 5 by 7, Roger.
Okay, Alan, very good. I think you said Guadeloupe, very good. I recognize the call down in the Pacific, down in the Caribbean there. Very good. Okay, very good. Thanks for checking in our net tonight. And I don't know if you've ever watched our live show. Are you familiar with our live ham radio show on Tuesday night? Over.
Okay, just very fine. And very noise for me, now just a moment, and a big noise now, and frequency, and my working condition for the antenna is just vertical antenna, the radio 7 cruise stop. Radio 7 cruise stop, it's approximately 20 years, actually. Okay, Tom, thank you very, very much. And for a very nice contact, also to the great job, and for your channel to the YouTube. Okay, I'm very nice to your channel, and for me and my question probably under your system. Okay, Thomas, please, appreciate again a nice, a good. QSO, the good night. Thank you so long. W5KUB, FG5GP, Roger.
Okay, FG5GP. This is W5KUB. Okay, Alan, thank you. Thank you very much for checking in and also watching our videos there on the YouTube channel. And you got a great signal here. I checked your QRZ page out. Beautiful waterfall there on your page. 73. Please join us during the show tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. The show tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. 73, and we will talk to you later, Alan. FG5GP, W5KUB.
Okay, good, sir. Thank you. No problem. And for the next contact, for the next time, or next week, no problem. Please, merci beaucoup. W5 Kilo from Bravo, from Fox Golf 5 Golf Papa Joshua. 73, bye-bye.
Yeah, 73. All right, we'll take a few more check-ins. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net tonight? This is W5KUB.
AG0YR.
Alpha Golf 0YR. This is W5KUB.
This is Roger in Springfield, Missouri. Alpha Delta 0, Yankee Romeo. Can I have your call sign slowly?
My call is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. And do I have your call right? Alpha Golf 0 YR?
Alpha Delta 0, Yankee Romeo. Springfield, what's your QTH?
All right, my QTH is near Memphis, Tennessee. near Memphis. The name is Tom, T-O-M, Tom. I don't think I have your call right. I don't think I have the correct call. I have Alpha Golf 0 YR. I don't think that's right. Give me your call again. Give me the prefix. I need the prefix again. Well, I still didn't get it. I'm missing the second letter. I got alpha. I got an alpha question mark. Alpha question mark. Over. Okay, I didn't. We're not going to be able to pull him out there. I think he's faded out on me. Any last minute check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5 KUB. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and close the net out tonight. We've been on close to an hour. We had a good number of check-ins tonight. I want to thank everybody for checking into Roundtable Net. We hope to see everyone on the live show tonight, W5KUB.com at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Just invite you guys to join our Facebook group. We've got a ham radio Facebook group of over 7,700 members now. Please join our Facebook group, and we'd love to have you in here to talk ham radio. Say 73s to everybody, 73, and I will see you on the show tonight. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.